Chapter 5. Red Herrings and False Clues. Nancy stood outside the manager's frosted glass door for a long, calculating moment. She knew she couldn't simply barge in without proof. Turning back toward the main lobby, she decided to seek out the young bellhop who had brought her the towels earlier. His nervous energy had been far too pronounced to ignore. She found him near the baggage room, tucked away in a quiet alcove. He was staring intently at a small piece of paper, his face a pale mask of sheer panic. As Nancy approached, her footsteps soft on the runner. The boy jumped, frantically trying to shove the paper into his waistcoat pocket. "Oh, Miss Drew," he stammered, twisting his hands. I didn't hear you coming. Can I get you something? More stationery, perhaps?" "No, thank you," said Nancy gently, maintaining a calm, reassuring tone. "But I think you might be able to help me with something else. A very valuable gold locket was taken from my room this morning. You seemed quite shaken when you came by earlier." The bellhop swallowed hard. His eyes darted toward the lobby entrance. In his haste to hide the paper, it had slipped from his trembling fingers, fluttering face up onto the polished floorboards. Nancy's quick eyes instantly locked onto the bold print at the top, Moncton Pawn Loan. Beneath it, a hasty scribble detailed a vintage gold pocket watch. "Please, Miss Drew, don't tell Mr. Henderson," the boy suddenly pleaded, tears welling in his eyes. "I didn't take your locket. I swear it on my mother's grave. I've never stolen a thing from a guest room." "Then what is this pawn ticket for?" Nancy asked softly, picking up the slip and handing it back to him. "It's my grandfather's pocket watch," the bellhop whispered, his voice cracking with emotion. "With the depression hitting everyone so hard, my father lost his job at the railway shops. My family can barely afford coal or bread. I had to pawn the only thing of value we owned, just so we wouldn't get evicted. If the manager finds out, he'll fire me on the spot to protect the hotel's reputation." Nancy's heart softened. Her keen judge of character told her the boy was telling the absolute truth. He wasn't a calculated hotel thief. He was just a desperate son caught in the cruel grip of hard economic times. "I believe you," Nancy said, offering a comforting smile that instantly made the boy sag with relief. "But if you didn't do it, have you noticed anyone else acting strangely around the administrative wing?" The bellhop wiped his eyes and leaned in closer, his voice dropping to a cautious whisper. "I don't know who is stealing the jewelry, Miss Drew, but things haven't been right in the main office. Late at night, when I'm on the night shift, I've heard loud, angry arguments coming from inside. Shadowy men, not hotel guests, visiting after hours. I heard one of them shouting at Mr. Henderson about massive debts that must be paid by the end of the week, or else." The manager looked terrified. Nancy thanked the boy, promising to keep his secret safe. As she walked away, the pieces of the puzzle began to shift in her mind. The pieces of paper, the locked doors, the desperate midnight arguments. It wasn't a poor worker stealing to survive. The trail was leading directly to a much more dangerous and powerful culprit.